Hello friends, welcome to the fun class number 07 of the video lecture series Probability. In this video, we will be covering the conditional probability, independent events and multiplication theorem. डर लग रहा है ये बड़े बड़े नाम सुन के? कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी, इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स, मल्टीप्लिकेशन थ्योरम, डर लग रहा है क्या? अरे यार डरना नहीं है, बिल्कुल भी डरना नहीं है, बिकॉज at the end of this video you will be master in these three concepts. You can solve any question on these concepts in just 60 seconds. कैसा? Let's understand. Please don't focus on these names. ये कुछ काम के नहीं ये names, because ये अपने कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशंस में एग्जामिनर नहीं पूछता है कि कौन सा क्वेश्चन कंडीशनल पे, कौन सा इंडिपेंडेंट पे, कौन सा मल्टीप्लिकेशन पे. नहीं, एक बार अगर फंडा पता चल गया ना, वी कैन सॉल्व क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम द ऑप्शन इटसेल्फ. 60 सेकंड भी नहीं लगना है, ठीक है? ऑप्शन से भी हम लोग आंसर निकाल सकते हैं. सो हाउ? लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड. सो व्हाट इज द फर्स्ट अंडरस्टैंड द कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी इज. कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी, चलो एक एग्जांपल लेते हैं, ठीक है? सो व्हाट आई एम डूइंग इज आई एम पिकिंग टू कार्ड्स फ्रॉम अ पैक ऑफ 52 and what I am doing is I am using the non-replacement case. In first case, I am picking up the red card. What is its probabilities? It is 26/52. And I have picked the red card and kept it aside. Now I am picking the king card. Okay, now what will be the probability? I don't know whether in this red card I have picked the king card or not. Okay, now picking up or having the probability of king card is totally depend on the probability of A. Whether I have drawn the king card in this red card or not. Yes, getting? Means what? If you are performing two or more events, if the probability of the previous events affects your coming events. Getting? मतलब क्या आ रहा है यहाँ पे B की जो प्रोबेबिलिटी है ना, ये अफेक्ट कर रही है बिकॉज दिस A हैज ऑलरेडी हैपेंड. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट दिस प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ B इज गेटिंग अफेक्टेड. दिस इज नोन एज अ कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी. So in this case, this conditional probability is denoted by what? P of probability of B when A has already occurred. This is the way you have to read this P of B given A. This is not a P divided by A. What is this is? It is a probability of B when A has already occurred. जो भी occur event है उसको है ना नीचे लिखना है. That you have to write downside. So probability of B, probability of drawing king when red card is drawn. Okay, so what is the formula for this is nothing but P of B given A is P of B intersection A upon P of A. P of B intersection A upon P of A. Sir, can we going to use this formula? So what do you think? What is my answer? No. द आंसर इज नो. ये इतना बड़ा फॉर्मूला नहीं यूज़ करना है क्योंकि अपने पास शॉर्टकट ट्रिक है, कंसेप्ट है अपने पास. ओके, सो फर्स्ट अंडरस्टैंड, प्लीज मेक अ नोट ऑफ दिस. द कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी इज दैट द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ इवेंट व्हेन द प्रीवियस इवेंट हैज ऑलरेडी अकर्ड. ओके, सो दिस इज अ कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी. नाउ व्हाट आर द इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स? इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट मीन्स व्हाट? अभी देखो, conditional probability is P of B given A if this probability is equals to probability of B only. Means what? Event A has already occurred and you are finding the probability of B which is equal to the original probability of B. For example, if you are picking up the two cards, now in this case replacement is allowed. You are picking up the king, first case you are picking up the red card. What is the probabilities? 26/52. Now you have picked the red card and you have placed this again in the 52 cards. Okay, नाउ फॉर द किंग कार्ड व्हाट इज प्रोबेबिलिटी, किंग कार्ड की प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या रहेगी अभी, नाउ इट इज 4/52. ओके, if suppose now this is what you have picked the two cards, so first card and second card. Okay, now if suppose what is the probability of original B, original king card hai, if you have not performed the first red card ki event, if you have not performed and you are directly performing this king event, so probability of king kya rahega, it is 4/52. C means this probability of B and probability of B when A has occurred both are same है ना, बोथ आर सेम है ना. रिप्लेसमेंट केस में प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ड्रॉइंग किंग व्हेन रेड हैज ऑलरेडी अकर्ड इज इक्वल टू द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ किंग. मीन्स व्हाट सर, ए एंड बी आर इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स, मतलब ए ऑकर होके चला गया एंड इट डज नॉट अफेक्ट द नेक्स्ट इवेंट्स. ए हैपेंड बट इट इज नॉट अफेक्टिंग द next probability B. So those events are known as the independent events. So another case will be what, if P of A given B means what, probability of A when B has already occurred is equals to P of A, then also you say these are the independent events. Okay, please make a note of these two again. क्या क्या नोट करना है आपको, इसको नोट करना है, इसको नोट करना है, ठीक है. Now what is the multiplication theorem? So from the first equation what you do is, what is the P of B intersection A, this is also written as P of A intersection B, this is equals to C here. इसको क्या है, P of B into P of B given A into P of A लिख सकता हूँ मैं, take this P of A this side. Okay, so what happens is, this is the multiplication theorem. So multiplication theorem gives me the intersection of the two events, intersection of two events. So P of A intersection B is always equals to P of B given A into P of A, or this is equals to P of A intersection B is equals to P of A given B intersection क्या होगा अभी, P of B. Getting? So make a note of this third one. Okay, so let me erase something here. क्या erase करेंगे? Okay, let me erase this king. Now what is the formula or the concept when your events are independent? Events are independent means P of B given A is equals to P of B. So what will be this formula becomes is P of A intersection B is equals to P of B given A is nothing but P of B. So it is P of B into P of A. Okay, getting? So mark this also. So in total what things you have to mark is, see here, I will erase everything and I will write. So P of A given B is equals to P of A intersection B upon P of B. यहाँ पे कौन सा इवेंट ऑकर हो चुका है ऑलरेडी, इज बी इवेंट. इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट मीन्स व्हाट, इट इज P of A given B is equals to P of A, P of B given A is equals to P of B, and what is multiplication theorem is P of A intersection B is equals to P of A given B into P of B, P of B given A into P of A, this is equals to, if the events are independent then what, we can substitute this here. So P of A by B is what, is P of A only. So P of A into P of B, and this will be P of B into P of A. Okay, ये तीनों के तीनों कंसेप्ट ना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, एंड ट्रस्ट मी वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू यूज दिस फॉर्मूलाज. नहीं, ठीक है, ये तो फॉर्मूला नहीं, कभी भी नहीं. ये कभी कभी यूज़ हो सकते हैं, ठीक है, ये भी नहीं यूज़ करना है. ये हो सकता है यूज़, कहाँ पे यूज़ करना है क्वेश्चन में पता चलेगा कि भाई ये यूज़ करना है, ठीक है. सो लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड The same concepts with few examples. A card is drawn from a pack of 52. What is the probability of getting king card given that, this is the keyword to understand the concept, given that red card is drawn, matlab red card event has already occurred. Red card event has already occurred. Now first I will solve this question the traditional method. So red card probability is already occurred and we have to find out the king card. So we want a probability of king when red card is already occurred. This is equals to probability of k intersection r upon probability of r. This is the formula. ठीक है, इतना करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Why? See here, you have already drawn a red card. Yes or no? So how many red cards you have? I have total 26 red cards I have. Now out of these 26 you have to find out the king cards. So how many king cards you have in a red cards? So there are only 2 king cards. So what is your answer is? हो गया भाई answer. It is 2 by 26 is your answer. 2 by 26 is your answer. अभी देखो इधर, which is equals to, what is the intersection of k intersection r? So there are total 4 kings and total 26 red cards. So what is intersection is 2 by 52. This is what the probability of k intersection r. What is the probability of red? It is 26 by 52. See here, 52 cancel. So what is your answer is 2 by 26. Same. Okay. So what we have done is, remember that in a conditional probability your sample space reduces. Your sample space reduces. यहाँ पे sample space we have taken as a 52. Okay, but in a conditional probability your sample space is what? It is a reduced sample space, which is the sample space of already occurred event, जो already हो चुका है ना उसका. So समझ में आ रहा है ना? See, once again I am telling you, a card is, एक कार्ड निकालना है कि किंग कार्ड को निकालना है. व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ गेटिंग किंग कार्ड? किंग कार्ड को निकालना है, बट ऑलरेडी रेड कार्ड निकाल चुके हैं आप. यू हैव ऑलरेडी टेकन अ रेड कार्ड एंड व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ गेटिंग किंग कार्ड इन दैट रेड कार्ड? सो रेड कार्ड टोटल 26, उसमें 2 कार्ड्स मेरे किंग के रहेंगे. सो दिस इज द फाइनल आंसर. ओके, मूविंग टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, यू विल अंडरस्टैंड अगेन. ओके, 2 dice are thrown simultaneously. If at least one of the dice shows number 5, what do you think? Is this event has already occurred? Yes, definitely. If at least one of the dice shows number 5, what is the probability that sum of the numbers on die is 9? So let name this event as A and name this event as B. So what we have to find out is probability of B given A we have to find out. No need to use formula, nothing. So क्या करना है? पहला A को लिखो. Write down all possible options of A. At least one of the dice shows number 5. Means what? 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5 and 6, 5. Okay. So how many options you have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there any other options? What about this 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3 and so on, 5, 4, 5, 5 and 5, 6. So 5, 5, 5, 5 is double हो गया तो इसको छोड़ दो. Okay. So how many options are there in a event A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So in the event A you have 11 options. Okay, and this event has already occurred. मतलब you have to pick the sum of the numbers on dice 9 only from these 9 options. Why? Because this event is already occurred. आपका जो 36 का sample space था ना, that is reduced to 11 only because this event has already occurred. Please understand this. Okay, so now check which options are having this sum as 9. 1 plus 5 नहीं, 2 plus 5 नहीं, 3 plus 5 नहीं, 4 plus 5 is 9. This is one option. 5, 5, 10, ये 11 हो गया. and what about this 5 4, this is what it is also 9. So out of these 11 I have two options which give me sum as a 9. So what is the probabilities? 2 out of kitna hai? It is 11. That's it. Have you used the formula? Have you used the वो बड़ा वाला formula P of A intersection B upon P of A? नहीं. What we have used is we have used the concept, we have used the trick. So this is nothing but probability of B given A. Get it? So let's see the next question. A pair of dice is thrown. If a sum of numbers is even number, what is the probability that it is a perfect score? Now tell me which event has already occurred in this case. Okay, if the sum of number is even, this they have given, sum of the number is even, what is the probability that it is a perfect square? Yeah, so this is, consider this as a B and this as a A. What you have to find out is P of B given A, you have to find out. Yes, so how to do? If sum of the numbers is even number, so even number की sum कैसा हो सकता है? So you may get 1 comma 1, you may get 1 comma 3, or you may get 1 comma 5. For 1 comma 2 the sum is 3, which is not allowed. Okay, so event is what? If the sum of the numbers is even number. So this is what the even number का case है. It is for 1. For 2 also you will get same, 2 comma 2, 2 comma 4 and 2 comma 6. Okay, so in each and every case you will be getting 3 options. So in total you have 6 यहाँ पे. So in total you will be having 3 into 6, which is nothing but 18. Okay, 18. Yes. Now what is the probability that it is a perfect square? अभी ये perfect square का sum है ना, इस 18 में से निकालना है, because your A event is already occurred. अभी perfect square कौन कौन है अपने डाइस में, रोलिंग डाइस में perfect square कौन कौन है? It is 1, 2 का स्क्वायर 4, 3 का स्क्वायर 9, 4 का स्क्वायर 16, and we have 5 का स्क्वायर is 25, 6 का स्क्वायर is 36. These are the only perfect square options we have. Okay, so what options you will get in this case? So do you get 1 as a sum in the dice? No, you cannot. So how you get sum as a 4? Either you have the case as 2 comma 2 or 1 comma 3. So you have only 2 options here. What about 9? What about 9? So can you get the 9 here in this case? Yes, 9 मिल सकता है क्या? नहीं ना, because our event is what? It is already an even event. Sum is even event. So in this even event you cannot get sum as a 9. Can you get sum as a 16? नहीं, because our maximum sum is what? Maximum sum is 12. That's why I cannot get the sum greater than 12. So ये भी नहीं आएगा और ये भी नहीं आएगा. Okay, see how the question is reducing in the conditional probability. Understand this concept. Okay, so what is your answer in this case is, it is 4 by 18. Sorry, ये 4 का आंसर कितना? It is 2. So it is 2 by 18. So answer is what? It is 2 by 18. Okay, so perfect square के कितने ऑप्शन है? 2 ऑप्शन है out of these 18 options. Okay, so 2 by 18, which is 1 by 9. So this is your correct answer. So अगर समझ में नहीं आ रहा है ना क्वेश्चन, यार फिर से देखो इस सेम वीडियो का ना, फिर से एक बार देखो till you get the concept. अगर एक बार कंसेप्ट समझ में आया ना, you can solve any damn question. It's for sure. अगर समझ में नहीं आ रहा and if you are skipping this topic, भाई बहुत ही बड़ा ब्लंडर मिस्टेक करिए, because this conditional probability you will be requiring in the Bayes theorem, which is again very important. Nowadays the questions on the Bayes theorems are very popular. Okay, so please don't skip this topic. Conditional, multiplication and independent, both important topics है. Okay, so let's start the next question. बोर हो रहा है क्या? नहीं ना, बोर कैसा होगा यार, इतना बढ़िया पढ़ा रहा हूँ मैं. Okay. हाँ, 1 shot is fired from each of 3 guns. Okay, अपने पास 3 गन है. So let name as a M, N and P. These are the three guns we have. Let ABC denotes the events that target is hit by first, second and third gun. Okay, so M, N and P फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड गन से फायर कर रहा हूँ एंड वो हिट कर रहा है टारगेट को. ओके, दिस इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी, सॉरी, इवेंट ए बी सी. इवेंट ए मीन्स व्हाट? M is hitting target, B means N is hitting target, C means P is hitting a target. Assuming that A, B, C are independent events, आ गया भाई, and P of A is 0.5, B is 0.6 and C is 0.8, find the probability that at least one hit is registered. मतलब किसी एक को, एटलीस्ट एक बंदे को एक गन से आपको शूट करना है. एटलीस्ट वन registered, one shoot should be registered. At least one means what? At least one means what? It is 1 minus no. At least means what? It is 1 minus no. So at least one shoot means what? It is 1 minus no shoot. Getting? 1 minus no shoot. So what is no shoot probability is? See, what they have given is probability of A is nothing but probability of shooting a target. So it is P of 0.5. Probability of hitting a target by N is 0.6. Probability of hitting a target by P is, it is 0.8. If 0.5 is the probability of hitting target, then what will be the probability of not hitting a target? It is P of A dash, denoted by A dash. So it is 1 minus 0.5, which is again 0.5. If 0.6 is hitting target, what will be the probability of not hitting? It is B dash is 1 minus 0.6, which is again 0.4. If 0.8 is hitting a target, then what is not hitting the target is 1 minus 0.8, which is 0.2. See, these are 0.5, 0.4 and 0.2 are the not hitting the target. See here, what I want is 1 minus no shoot and they are independent. Independent में क्या होता है सर? मल्टीप्लिकेशन होता है इंडिपेंडेंट में. सी फर्स्ट स्लाइड वाज द इंडिपेंडेंट वेयर आई हैव गिवन यू द मल्टीप्लिकेशन थ्योरम. ओके, सो इट इज 1 माइनस नो शूट इज रजिस्टर्ड मीन्स व्हाट? ए ने शूट नहीं किया है. ओके, ए ने नहीं किया है एंड बी ने भी नहीं किया है एंड सी ने भी नहीं किया है. सी एंड मीन्स व्हाट? इट इज अ मल्टीप्लिकेशन, सिंपल. Independent event means what? It is nothing but the multiplication theorem, which is nothing but AND case. Okay, no shoot is registered. A ने भी नहीं किया है, B ने भी नहीं किया है, C ने भी नहीं किया. So which is nothing but 1 minus, it is 0.5, 0.4 is 0.20 into 20. So it is 0.040, which is nothing but it is 0.96. Okay, so it should be the 0.96 is your answer. So this is what? It is the at least one is hitting the target. So this is the probability. So coming to the next question, a box contains 11 tickets numbered from 1 to 11. 2 tickets are drawn at random with replacement. If the sum is even, find the probability that both the numbers are odd. Okay, so a box contains 11 tickets. Now see, if sum is even, which event is occurred and which event is going to be occur? Sum is even is already occurred. This event is occurred. Okay. So which two tickets you can draw so that your sum is going to be even is? It is 1 comma with replacement A. So you can have 1 comma 1. You can have 1 comma 2 रहेगा क्या? नहीं, 3 रहेगा. And you can have 1 comma 5, 1 comma 6 7, 1 comma 8 9, 1 comma 11. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6, both are odds. See here, both the numbers are odd. So this is nothing but 6 into 6. So these many options you can have for the odd. Okay, so 6 into 6. So how many total are there? 36 options are there where your sum is even. This is for odd numbers. What about even? So you can have 2 comma 2, you can have 2 comma 4, 2 comma 6, 2 comma 8 and 2 comma 10. So these are the total 5 so which is 5 comma 5, which is nothing but 25. So why I am doing this 6 comma 6 and 5 comma 5? Permutation and combination. So you are using only even numbers and you have two places. So two places can be filled in how many ways? So कितने options है अपने पास? So you can use either 2, 4, 6, 8 or 10. So only 5 even numbers you can use at the first position and at the second position. That's why it is 5 comma 5, which is 25. And for this you have two places and you have the odd numbers which are from 1 to 11 odd numbers. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, these are the 6 odd numbers. So first position को भी 6 है, second को भी 6 है. So it is 6 into 6 is 36. See, the topics which I have covered, these are in what? एक sequence में पढ़ाया हूँ, ठीक है, so that you will be able to apply the concepts from the previous topic. अभी ये सब निकालते मत बैठो यार, A1 2 1 1 कौन सा रहेगा, 2 2 नहीं. सम इवन मतलब क्या है? यू रिक्वायर आइदर बोथ आर ऑड और बोथ आर इवन. सो बोथ आर ऑड के टोटल 36 ऑप्शन है, बोथ आर इवन के टोटल 25 ऑप्शन है. ओके, सो इन टोटल हाउ मेनी ऑप्शंस यू हैव इज 36 प्लस 25 विच इज नथिंग बट इट इज 130, सॉरी ये हो गया भाई 61 ऑप्शंस हो गए टोटल अपने पास. ओके, सो फाइंड द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट बोथ द नंबर्स आर ऑड. Both the numbers are odd. Okay, these are 36 numbers are there which are both the numbers are odd. So 36 divided by 61 is your answer. So I hope you understand this question. Okay, so 61 is what? It is the total number of sample space when the sum is even. Event A has already occurred and B is what? It is a 36. Okay, so coming to the next question. See, these all questions I have picked. सेम टाइप के क्वेश्चंस रहेंगे भाई अपने एग्जाम में. स्किप नहीं करना है इसको. क्या करना है? वीडियो 2-3 बार देखना है और समझ में आना ही चाहिए भाई. एन अर्न कंटेन्स, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, एन अर्न कंटेन्स 4 ब्लैक 5 वाइट एंड 6 रेड बॉल्स. 2 balls are drawn at random, one after the other without replacement. What is the probability that at least one ball is black? Do you remember this question? We have already covered in our picking container वाले जो क्वेश्चन थे ना अपने फन क्लास नंबर 04 I think. Okay, so that question we have, this question we have covered in that video. Okay, now at least one black ball चाहिए आपको. At least one black ball. At least means what? No black ball करो. It is 1 minus no black ball. No black ball, so it is 1 minus. So no black ball, how many no black balls you have? So 5 plus 6, so 11 no black balls you have. So 2 balls you are picking. So for first non-black ball, how many options you have? It is 11 out of 15. So total you have 15 blacks. So total you have 15 balls. So 15 by 11. And second non-black ball will be what? It is 10 by 14. So this is your answer. 60 है quiz 210 minus it is 110 divided by 210. Okay, so which is going to be 100 upon 210. Yes, so the answer is 1 by 21. Okay, so कहीं तो मैंने फॉर्मूला यूज किया हूँ नहीं. what I am using is just basic concepts which we have studied in fun class number 1 to 4. So that's why I told you those questions are very very important. So coming to the next question, 3 coins are tossed. What is the probability of getting 3 heads given that at least 2 coins show head? So again question, what do you think, which question it is? Given that event, so given that means what? This event is already occurred, at least 2 coins show head. ये event already occur हो चुका है. तो देखते हैं भाई कौन से ऑप्शंस आ सकते हैं इसमें. So 2 events have already occurred, 2 heads are already occurred. So head head tail, head tail head, or tail head head, or head head head. So these are the 4 options where you have at least 2 heads. See here, सब options cover हो चुके हैं ना 4. Now what is the probability of getting 3 heads? अभी इन 4 में getting all heads की probability कितना है? So it is what? How many options you have? It is 1 upon how many total options is 4. So answer is what? It is 1 by 4. Isn't it so simple? So this is a question of conditional probability where you can use this formula. A given B is equals to P of A intersection B upon P of B भाई अगर ये फॉर्मूला यूज़ करके ना तो भूल जाओ भाई, 2025 आ जाएगा फिर, ठीक है। सो यूज दिस शॉर्टकट ट्रिक्स. Next, a problem is given to three students ABC. Their chances of solving the problem are 1 by 3, 1 by 4 and 1 by 5 respectively if all of them try independently. Okay, independently means what? And what is the probability that a problem is not solved? कोई भी solve नहीं कर रहा है, problem is not solved. So if suppose ये P of A है which is 1 by 3, so P of A dash क्या हो जाएगा? Not solving it will be 2 by 3. So P of B dash क्या होगा? P of B dash will be it is 3 by 4. P of C dash क्या हो जाएगा? It is 4 by 5. ये हो गया P of B आ गया और यह P of C B आ गया which is 1 by 4, 1 by 5. ये this is what this is a given and this we have found. Problem is not solved means none of the student have solved the problem. Means what you will do? A ने solve नहीं किया है, B ने सॉल्व नहीं किया है एंड C ने भी सॉल्व नहीं किया है. मीन्स व्हाट इट इज सिंपली 2 by 3 इंटू 3 by 4 इंटू 4 by 5. सो 4 4 कैंसल, 3 3 कैंसल. सो व्हाट इज योर आंसर इज इट इज 2 by 5 इज योर आंसर. सो प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ नॉट सॉल्विंग द क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट इट इज 2 by 5. नेक्स्ट, सेम द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ दैट द प्रॉब्लम इज गेटिंग सॉल्व. कौन सॉल्व कर रहा है वो पता नहीं है, बट व्हाट इज the problem is getting solved. ठीक है. सो व्हाट वी कैन डू इज 1 माइनस नो सॉल्व की प्रोबेबिलिटी कर सकते हो क्या आप? 1 माइनस नो सॉल्व की प्रोबेबिलिटी. सो इन द प्रीवियस, सो व्हाट यू हैड इज 1 माइनस सॉल्व नहीं किया इज 2 by 5. सो इट इज 1 माइनस 2 by 5 which will give you 3 by 5. So this is what, this is the answer to this problem is getting solved. So this question can also be seen in this way, that is A ने सॉल्व किया है, B ने नहीं किया है, C ने नहीं किया है. ओके, और सो यू विल गेट 8 ऑप्शंस लाइक दिस. ओके, A ने किया है, B ने किया और C ने भी किया. किसने सॉल्व किया वो पता नहीं ना आपको. तीनों के तीनों कर सकते हैं. A कर सकता है, B नहीं कर सकता है, C कर सकता है. ठीक है, यू हैव 8 ऑप्शंस, यू विल गेट 8 ऑप्शंस हियर. ओके, ठीक है. सो व्हाट इज द सिंपलेस्ट वेज? प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो रहा है मतलब 1 माइनस सॉल्व नहीं हो रहा है की प्रोबेबिलिटी करो. सो यू विल गेट द करेक्ट आंसर. सो नेक्स्ट, एग्जैक्टली 2 स्टूडेंट्स सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लम. अभी कौन कौन कर रहा है? सी है. एग्जैक्टली 2 मीन्स ए बी कर रहा है, सी नहीं कर रहा है, और ए नहीं बी और सी कर रहे हैं, और ए कर रहा है, बी नहीं कर रहा है और सी कर रहा है. सो दीज आर द 3 ऑप्शंस वेयर यू गेट this exactly 2 students solve the problem. Is there any other case? यहाँ पे C नहीं, यहाँ पे A नहीं और यहाँ पे B नहीं. That's it. So A B की probability क्या है? It is 1 by 3 into 1 by 4. C dash is what? It is 4 by 5 plus A dash is what? It is 2 by 3. Then we have 1 by 4 and 1 by 5, or 1 by 3, 3 by 4 or 1 by 5. क्या क्या कैंसिल होगा? 4 4 कैंसिल, यहाँ पे कैंसिल हो जाए, कुछ तो कैंसिल होना चाहिए. यहाँ पे इट इज़ 2 by 3, 1 by 4 एंड 1 by 5. ठीक है, यहाँ पे 3 3 कैंसिल हो गया. ओके, सो व्हाट इज द आंसर इज इट इज़ 1 by 15 प्लस 2 2s are कैंसिल. सो यहाँ पे 15 से 30, सो 1 by 30 प्लस 1 by 20. सो व्हाट इज LCM इज 60 is LCM. So 4, 2, 3 divided by 60, which is nothing but 9 by 60. So this 9 by 60 should be your answer. Okay. So understand the concept. भाई ये कैलकुलेशन तो करेंगे हम लोग, चलो ये कैलकुलेशन तो हो सकता है, ये इसको समझ लो. ठीक है, ये समझना है आपको कि ये कैसा आ रहा है. ठीक है, इन दिस केस, इन प्रीवियस केस ये कैसा है. 1 माइनस नो सोल्यूशन, ये केस कैसा है. भाई ये आएगा आपको जब आप सॉल्व करेंगे ना मैक्सिमम क्वेश्चंस, नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस व्हेन यू सॉल्व यू विल गेट दिस ट्रिक्स. ओके, द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट अ 50-year-old मैन विल बी अलाइव एट 60. 50 साल का आदमी है, वो 60 तक जिंदा रहेगा, इसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी है 0.83. एंड द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट 45-year-old लेडी विल बी अलाइव एट 55 इज 0.97. ओके, ठीक है, समझ में आ रहा है. मतलब 50 का आदमी 60 तक अलाइव है, उसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी 0.83 है, ये मैन हो गया, एंड वुमेन इज व्हाट 45 की लेडी है, 55 तक अलाइव, उसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी इज 0.97. व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट अ मैन हु इज 50, अभी देखो मैन हु इज 50 एंड वाइफ, हिज वाइफ 45 विल बोथ बी अलाइव 10 years hence. सो इसका 10 ईयर कितना है 60, इसका 10 years कितना है, इसका 55 है. इन दोनों की प्रोबेबिलिटी कितनी है, एंड बोला है ना, एंड मतलब है इसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी कितनी है फॉर द फर्स्ट, इसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी कितनी है दिया है ना क्वेश्चन में, इट इज़ नथिंग बट 0.83. इसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी कितनी है, इट इज़ 0.97. सो व्हाट विल बी योर आंसर देन, एंड बोला है दोनों को जिंदा रखना है भाई, 10 साल के लिए दोनों को जिंदा रखना है. सो इट इज़ 0.83 इंटू 0.97. यस, दिस इज योर आंसर, दैट्स इट. देखो भाई ये इतना बड़ा क्वेश्चन है, आंसर कितना निकल रहा है इसका, इतना. ठीक है, सो डोंट गो ऑन द लेंथ ऑफ द क्वेश्चन, जस्ट रीड. जितना लंबा क्वेश्चन रहता है ना उतना इजी क्वेश्चन रहता है. ओके, एग्जामिनर जानबूझ के इतने लेंदी क्वेश्चंस डालते हैं सो दैट स्टूडेंट ना देख के ही छोड़ना चाहिए. ठीक है, लेंदी क्वेश्चन है, रीड करने के लिए टाइम जाता है, सो एग्जामिनर को पता होता है कि भाई रीड करने में टाइम जा रहा है, सो दैट ही विल गिव द इजी क्वेश्चन. सो क्या करना है, लेंदी क्वेश्चंस को छोड़ना नहीं है, उसको जस्ट एक बार चेक करो, यू विल गेट द आंसर. ओके, सो आई होप यू एंजॉयड दिस वीडियो. अगेन खुद को चैलेंज देना है, सो टेक अ चैलेंज एंड ट्राई टू सॉल्व these two questions. Okay, again very important questions, and again you have a chance to get your name in my next video, not previous. ठीक है, previous video में कैसा आएगा यार नाम. So get a chance to display your name in my next video. So what I want is I want correct answer for these two questions, and जो भी स्टूडेंट करेक्ट आंसर डालेगा उसका नाम अपने नेक्स्ट वीडियो में डिस्प्ले हो जाएगा. ठीक है, सो थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो. ठीक है, इफ़ यू लाइक दिस वीडियो भाई, देखा कि सर पसंद आया वीडियो, ठीक है, एक बार हिट कर दो बटन. ठीक है, सो दैट आई विल बी अंडरस्टैंडिंग दैट कि भाई बच्चों को समझ में आ रहा है जो भी मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ. ठीक है, जो भी मैं शेयर कर रहा हूँ नॉलेज, आई एम नॉट टीचिंग यू, व्हाट आई एम डूइंग इज आई एम शेयरिंग माई नॉलेज. ओके, सो शेयर करो, शेयर करना अच्छी बात है, मैं भी शेयर कर रहा हूँ आपके साथ, आप भी शेयर करो आपके दोस्तों के साथ. ठीक है, कमेंट हाउ यू फाइंड दिस वीडियो और एनी फीडबैक you want to give, and subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss any upcoming videos on the Bayes theorem. So the next video will be of the Bayes theorem and odds and evens. So in the next class we'll be finishing this topic. Okay, so be in touch. Till then, bye bye.